Hi, welcome to another episode of Remember This. I'm your host, Denise Boland. Thank you. And I have two wonderful guests joining me today. We have Carlos Montalvo, back by popular demand. He was in a former episode.
Thanks for inviting me.
And we have Helene Bocheri, another guest who was on a previous episode. Back by
Happy to be here.
Yes, happy to have both of you. A few of our Facebook members had contacted us asking us to cover retro candy, which I thought was a great idea. And so today's episode is going to be about retro candy, retro food. Okay, so I hope you enjoy it. To start, I want to show you guys what candy looks like today before we take out retro candy. Okay, you know, Ellen's got that movie coming out, Finding Dory. Isn't it cute? And this is actually candy.
I wish I had this when I was a child.
Seriously.
I had the big ugly fan one that had a little fish on it.
Isn't it cute? Especially when it's like 90 degrees out. So we've come a long way.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
We got electronic devices holding our candy now. So, but I'd like to bring out Frankie with some of the retro candy, and we can start right away. By the way, anybody notice the juice glasses? And these are the Archies. Remember the Archies?
Sugar, oh honey, honey, you are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you, honey, oh sugar, sugar, you are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. I just can't believe the loveliness of loving you. I just can't believe it's true.
Yeah, I'm telling you that brings back memories.
Remember these?
I remember, what was it? How did, they used to sell it with soda or something?
Jelly.
Was it jelly?
It was a jelly jar.
It was
yeah,
a
I
jelly
used to
jar.
have it.
Oh,
I wish
yeah.
I saved them. I didn't. I save everything, and I didn't save these.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever just
The
take out the jelly?
Welch's jelly.
I'm sorry?
Welch's
Grape
jelly.
jelly.
She's
Oh,
right.
Welch's, okay.
You would
That's-
take
that's
the
right.
lid when the
Jelly.
jelly was
Grape.
gone. You had a glass.
Yeah.
Well, there was no flavored jellies back then. It was always just grape.
That's
We had
right.
Strawberry.
No, we
and
didn't.
Pineapple
That's true.
and all those. Yeah.
That's right.
And
I
then
used to
it was
toss out the jelly just to have the glass.
the glass. Yeah.
Did you?
No, I used to have.
My
it.
mother would
My
never
mother
allow
would
that.
have it on-
Well, she's not going to watch the video, so, because I'll be in trouble by that time.
Well, what's exciting is there are companies out there that you can get retro candy from. So we're going to pass these out. Okay, Helene, you take the 80s.
Thank you. 80s. All right.
Carlos, you take the
80s was my
70s.
60s.
I got the
Doesn't
60s.
reflect my age, all right? So,
Not mine either. So we just want to take some stuff out. There's a lot in here. But I'm sure a lot of this is going to bring back memories.
yeah,
Okay,
definitely.
I'll start, although I don't even know what this is. Does this look familiar to anybody? Long Boy's Coconut Taffy?
What year is that? Oh,
Well,
you got
this
the
is
60s?
this is before my
You got
time,
the
so
60s?
I got the 60s.
what is
I
it?
don't know what that is.
I don't know this.
But I do remember Chuckles.
Chuckles.
Chuckles was
Yeah.
one of my favorite candies, and it came with a lemon flavor, orange, cherry, and then it had the black licorice that I always saved for
Oh,
last.
yeah.
And I would just eat it just because I wanted candy, but I really didn't like the taste.
I don't think anybody liked the black
No.
licorice, you know.
No.
And then
So-
you got the fun dip with
I
the
remember
powder
that.
sticks.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, this was awesome.
That's like pure sugar.
Pure sugar, gives you a rush. Gets
I would just eat
probably
the
against the
stick.
law this year to do this.
That's right. What do you got?
See what else.
Well, we have Red Hots, which are really good, cinnamon taste, and licorice.
Ooh, Twizzlers is the best.
Was this part of the 80s? The
What is
candy
that?
necklace? I thought this was like the 70s.
The candy necklace?
Yeah, that you put around your neck.
You know what's funny? I'm glad you said
This
that.
was 70s.
Because I noticed
Early 70s.
that they put some of the same candies in the 60s bag, the 70s bag, and the 80s bag. So I was telling my daughter April about that, and she said, well, maybe they're just showing what kids were eating during that decade. So even if that came out earlier, they were eating those in the 80s too.
I would wear this around my neck as a kid, run around, get all sweaty,
Yeah.
and then it would be all melting on my neck.
Yeah.
And then I'd eat it.
They also had the bracelet version, but also
bracelet.
you got the whistle pop.
The whistle pop.
Remember that?
Who remembers the whistle
This is
pop?
pretty cool.
Carlos, you have to demonstrate.
Oh, I have to demonstrate this already.
Well, they had that in the
All right,
movie
that's good.
Oliver. Remember in Oliver when the kids went to...
I didn't see
they were-
Oliver, I'm sorry.
movie Oliver.
Not sure how this worked, but let's try it.
There you
Oh,
go.
no. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, not Oliver. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, when they
Yes.
were toot sweets. They
Don't waste your pucker on some all-day sucker. And don't try toffee or cream. If you seek perfection in sugar confection, well, there's something new on the scene. A mouthful of cheer, a sweet without peel.
A musical morsel supreme. Toot, sweets, toot, sweets, the candies you whistle, the whistles you eat. Toot, sweets, toot, sweets, the eatable, tweetable treats.
Toot, sweets, toot, sweets, the toot of a flute with the flavor of fruit. Toot, sweets, toot, sweets, no longer need candy be mute.
Yes.
Sweets or something, yep.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. What
Chitty
year
Chitty
was
Bang
that?
Bang.
Going way back.
Late 60s.
Oh,
Well, I'm in
I
the
love that.
70
Late
candy
60s.
box, so I don't remember that one. This is pretty good, man.
Love whistle pops. I don't even know if they make those anymore. I got
Yeah,
that
I-
from one of these companies.
Yeah.
I got the
I'm sure
wax
about that.
lips.
The wax lips.
I used to walk around
Oh,
with
yeah,
them
look at
all the time.
Yeah.
And at Halloween, these used to come out at Halloween also, the wax lips.
Yeah. They're flavored too, right?
Yeah.
They are flavored.
People pay for
Never
that.
ate
now.
these though, because it was like gross. It was
Yeah, yeah.
That,
I would
that's
chew on
free,
it.
what is it called? That's,
I could do the wax lips.
Let's see. Let's see what it
let's
looks
see.
like. Go ahead. No,
Yeah,
put them
go
on.
for it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, come on. Let's see.
Yeah,
Hey, if
People
your
pay
friends
a lot
can't
of money
embarrass
to
you,
get
who
that
can?
stuff.
That's right.
And you can
Been
take
a
it off
long-
after you're done.
Oops. It's been a long time since I've done this, people. Ready?
There you go.
Oh, I love it. I love it. It's so you. No.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Hey, they just had the red nose thing. Maybe they could have the red lips
Let's see.
campaign.
Actually, you know what? It tastes good.
It does?
Yeah.
It's flavored?
Oh, yeah, this is good.
Do you guys remember Smarties? Love
Oh,
the
yeah,
Smarties.
yeah.
God, if you
Oh.
get one of these in a cavity, you're dead. If you have a cavity and you bite into these, but they were so delicious. Oh, I
Look at
love
these.
these. All different flavors.
Got these,
Oh, the Neckos.
Neckos chalked. I mean,
Neckos are good too.
I remember seeing this, but I thought it was more
Oh.
like a
Hope no mind, we're going to be eating the whole
type
episode.
of, a chain or a bracelet or something. I thought it was all connected at one point.
Oh,
But you
the
could actually
Neckos.
write on the walls with them because it's so chalky.
Really? Have you
Yeah.
done that?
I'm going to deny that.
Okay, all right.
We used to...
No former teachers
We
watching.
used to pretend that was like as kids, the host, because it was round and that's what we used to... Yeah, you had to cut that out.
Well, I don't remember it tasting that way, but it doesn't taste that good.
Yeah, I guess, when you're kids, you'll,
I love
Oh,
it.
yeah.
as long as it's got
I've never
sugar in
seen
it, it tastes good.
You know this one?
Yeah,
I've
are you kidding?
never
Oh,
seen
those
this
are
one.
the best.
The whatchamacallit.
The whatchamacallit?
Oh, yeah.
Is that what the phrase
That's a
comes
great
from all
name
the time?
for a candy
Whatchamacallit?
bar. So whatchamacallit.
These are so good. This is up there with the Reggie bar.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. And Nestle's Crunch.
Okay,
This is still
this-
popular today.
This is the best. This has probably been out since the 50s. Tootsie Roll.
Love Tootsie Roll.
I was hooked on this stuff.
Those are good.
And
Who do you remember when you could go to the candy store and you can
Yeah.
get a Jolly Rancher or a Tootsie Roll for a penny?
yeah,
Do you remember that?
yeah.
Yeah. And the bubble gum.
And the bazooka.
the bazooka bubble
And
gum.
after a while, by
The double
chewing
bubble,
this,
did
you
they have
will-
that?
No, I don't remember double bubble.
I don't
I
remember
remember
that.
the big thing, a big box in the store, and it was all filled with bazooka bubble gum. You
They
just
didn't
get
give me
for a
not one
penny.
bazooka. How do you like that?
Yeah.
That's true. I didn't.
And
That's right.
Bazooka has the comic strip in it with Bazooka Joe.
Yeah.
That would be nice if we had one of those.
A Bazooka Joe.
I never
What else
had
I
those
have?
Boston beans.
Boston baked beans.
No.
So,
We already went
Smarties.
through
What?
this.
Frankie, what else do we have?
Smarties have stayed all through the years.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
70s,
still very
80s now,
popular.
and
Yeah.
People put them in
kids
goodie
get them in
bags.
their Halloween bags.
Ah, don't we have another one? Bring me the other one too. Okay. Okay, who remembers
Uh-oh,
Pez?
the Pez.
The Pez dispenser.
This, I guess you could just
Wow,
leave
and
this
you know
in.
what? It was kind of a challenge to fill this thing up. Who wants to try it?
Such
I could give it a
pain.
shot.
Always trying to put
I
those
always
little
had a problem
things in.
because
It was
you'd
so
put it in,
annoying
the
with
head
your
would pop
finger.
down closed. Here,
I'll
you
give it
want
a
to open
shot.
that? Okay, you're going to give it a shot. And we got another one. Okay, so that's a retro Pez. This is a modern day Pez. Same thing, just different characters.
Oh, it's modern.
Yeah, that's Spider-Man.
This might take the whole entire episode, but you gotta do it one at a time.
I know.
There you go. There
It
goes
was-
one.
Come on, viewers, you
this-
remember when we were kids, right?
You put it
Filling
in
this
there,
up.
and I
It
think
was such a big accomplishment when you
there
did
you
it.
go.
But this is the old one. Is the new one easier to put in, or is it still just as hard?
It's the same.
It's the same,
You
they haven't-
lift the head, you pull up the cylinder.
Oh, I figured it out.
Yeah, you have
but
to
if
hold it,
was-
and
Yep.
then
if
it would
all
snap
moved,
closed.
then-
Yep.
Yeah.
I got you. All right, sorry. I figured I thought I was gonna do it, but hey, you want to do it?
All right, I'll hold. How about we both do it? We'll both work on it together. Look at that.
It takes a lot of work to get.
It
this
really
in there,
does.
man. You gotta do it one at a time.
Or you can pull the whole paper out and grab them all at once.
Yeah, but that's gonna
That's-
go all
that's
over
what
the
I
table.
did.
tell you right now.
All right.
And you weren't eating them as you were putting them in?
Oh, of course.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, no,
that's
you
right.
had to. You had to
know,
eat
there
them.
was one going in my mouth, one
Okay.
going in there.
Well, that one popped
I
out.
think we have a defect there.
Yeah. All right, that's the way to do it. See?
Yeah. It's coming back.
See?
There you go.
See? It's like riding a bicycle.
Yeah, but today everybody will watch. They'll have the.
I don't think kids have patience to do this.
Nope.
For candy.
No.
All right.
Everything's
So let's see
battery
how that works.
operated, okay? All right, so you guys can
So
see
just
this?
Flip the head, I guess, right?
So now when you
Pop
want
out.
one, you
There
just
you
go like
go.
that. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Want one? We're going to get such a sugar rush. Here, Halim.
I'm gonna take that with me. Well, I
You
want
could
the
take
Spider-Man. I
that.
want
You
the
could have the Spider-Man. Spider-Man,
good.
that one belongs to Carlos.
I actually saved some of these.
You could bring
You
some.
do?
They're originals, yeah.
Oh,
They're
okay.
my Christmas, with my Christmas stuff.
Mm.
These the old Pez.
What else does
Santa
Frankie
Claus.
have?
Now this thing also has the candy. Would that be like
What is this?
today's version
What's in
of
here?
the pack?
Pez?
You know what? It might be.
Is Pez in here?
But
There's
then how do
candy
you
in there.
disconnect? It looks like you need a screwdriver to take that off.
Oh,
I
wait
have
a
no
minute,
idea.
There's no candy in this thing? There's gotta be
No, there's
candy
candy in
yeah,
there.
candy fan. Okay, yeah.
All right.
See, this is what we used to get, and this is what children today get.
Yes.
That's really unfair, man.
Kind of, yeah. Okay. This you don't see in stores. Definitely. Do you remember candy cigarettes?
Oh, wow, yeah.
There were 3 kinds, right?
Yeah.
There was the chocolate. Which one do you have?
Chocolate, I don't remember that. Chocolate.
Yeah, there was a chocolate. I couldn't find any.
Yeah, there was
Yeah,
That's,
a big deal back in the 20s on that.
yes.
That a lot of children, they would, eat it, but it looks like they were smoking because it actually had some powder in there that you could blow out.
That's these. Yeah, look,
And,
look, look.
Yeah, that's it. That's the
I'm
one I'm
gonna check
talking
it.
about,
That's
yeah.
gum. That
Now,
was
is this
gum.
supposed to be the filter or is this supposed to be the part that's lit? Because I know they make it so that if you blow, let's see if it works. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, kidding. All right.
No, nothing.
No. Nothing. Maybe because they're old and dried up? I
Yeah,
don't know.
Probably, but there used to be
But
a
they-
powder that used to come out.
That's right.
And a lot of parents started complaining about it.
Yeah,
That
because
it
what-
just encourages kids to have that.
Exactly.
that-
It's
that
weird.
sense of
What are you
smoking.
teaching kids? I don't remember getting these. Maybe one time. I got it.
Well, I used to get them all the time. That's
You
why I
used
know a
to?
lot about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we used to walk around pretend we was, how silly, but, 9 years old or whatever, walking around pretending we're smoking.
Right, right.
Yeah, but now they don't call it candy cigarettes.
Do they even make
I
them?
think
What do they call it?
they call it candy sticks. That's
Candy
what they call it.
sticks.
Oh, okay.
But also, certain countries, this is banned. Certain countries like Canada, they don't allow this to be sold.
Right. I mean, it is allowed here in the U.S., but you really don't see them.
I don't see them as
So, I
much.
mean, I never bought them for my kids, I don't.
Yeah,
you know,
no,
I
you
never-
don't see them in the stores.
these things.
And then for the more sophisticated taste, we got the candy
cigars, I knew
cigars.
it,
Do you
I
remember
knew
these?
Man, this brings back.
Take, they'll take pay. I remember these.
There
This
you
is
go.
gum.
And this is gum.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is gum.
And are they
Pretty hard,
different
like-
flavors? I don't know. I mean, they're different
hard.
colors, but are they different flavors?
I don't remember.
I'm wondering if they're so
Give it a
hard
try.
because they're old. This is retro candy.
Yeah, I know, right?
I
Maybe
don't
we're
know.
not supposed to be eating this.
I don't know.
And I don't remember the paper wrap being so difficult to open. I mean.
Yeah,
before it
this
used to,
has to
like,
be
you gotta,
newly
like, struggle with this
manufactured,
stuff.
yeah.
So all
Well,
the
you know-
FDA regulations on how to keep the candy.
It's like you
From
can't get a
contamination.
piece of gum out of the wrapper, but you can drop a light bulb right out of the carton when you buy it. Makes no sense.
All right, I can't open mine.
All right, I'm giving up on mine.
I'm not even trying.
Here goes. Now I got the flexibility. Yeah, I broke it in.
God, but it's like a rock.
Yeah, it is a rock. But once you break it in, there you go. Here it goes.
Where did you
Yeah, I'm just curious.
all this rest
There
of
we
the
go.
paper?
I got a lot of it. There's oldtimecandy.com.
It opened easily.
There you go. Does it have a
Yours
flavor?
open easily.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
did. Oh, it's
I guess it's my age or something. I
Wow.
can't open these things anymore. My fingers. Are,
What age? You're the baby out of the
I'm
group.
older than you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wow.
They taste nasty.
I know.
It's old though, isn't it? Oh my God.
It's okay. Love the Jolly Ranchers. Oh, look, Frankie's got the wax lips on.
Oh no.
Very cute, very cute. Wow, okay.
Oh,
Remember the
yeah,
candy
those
buttons?
Definitely, yeah.
Oh yes.
Definitely
yes,
remember
yes,
those.
yes.
Now explain this to me, and my daughter Christy was saying this the other day. You always get paper in your mouth.
Yeah.
So what was the logic behind it?
You couldn't peel it off the back of the little
You
candy.
could try to
Well,
be
no
so
Some of them will come
careful.
off, but
Yeah.
most of them will come with the paper.
Yeah,
But as a kid, I mean, the sugar, masked it, so you wouldn't
it's
even
true.
tell.
It's true. It didn't matter, right?
Yeah. But this man, I have, wow, it's amazing. What we used to
Oh,
eat,
break open the wax bottles. I
These-
want one.
the wax bottles were,
Yeah, I love
Good.
these. Yeah,
See
they
how
were
easy
great.
she opens things? Just
that's
stuff
why I'm
with that.
passing it on to her. Did you notice I'm just giving it to her and then I'll just take credit? It's just
There you go. That works.
Buy these all the time. When I was
Buy
a
them all the
kid.
time? Oh,
No,
as a
when I
kid,
was a
okay.
kid. Yeah, not now. I haven't seen these in ages. Yeah, we had a candy store right on the corner, so we'd always
Oh,
go down to the
nice.
corner store and just with 25 cents and get a lot of candy.
You can get a lot of candy for 25 cents.
Back then, yeah.
It was a penny.
Let's give it a shot. Figure out how we could.
Why do I get the green one?
Well, yeah, which one you want? I give you the blue one. The blue one was
And just
pretty
My
drink
good.
daughter
them all.
Christy would like the green one.
And
It's
then
her
chew
favorite
on the
color.
wax.
All right,
I
so
love
give you
pink.
the red.
All right, we'll go with
That's
the red.
pink. Okay.
All right.
Huh?
Talking at the same time.
Oh, okay.
All right. Bottoms up.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
bottoms up.
basically it's liquid inside wax, and you bite the top off, right? And then you drink it. I'm just going to drink. Okay, all right? And then sometimes it gets stuck.
Oh, yeah.
You have to squeeze it.
This
Yeah,
brings
you'd
back time.
Oh, it's good.
I don't think I've done this in I don't know
And-
how many years.
40 years?
I'm not that old.
Wait,
So you
maybe
stretch it.
40 years?
Remember.
Let's see.
Just stretch it a
How
little
old
bit,
am
get
I?
that little drop. Whoa.
See? He's
There
got
you
good
go.
ideas.
Oh, no.
I was just going to say he's got good ideas, but
Oh,
it didn't turn
no.
out to be a good idea.
Not for nothing. This tastes pretty good considering
does.
it was back in the day.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to take this with me, put it in the fridge.
Oh,
the
what would
sugar
happen
rush
if you
now.
put it in the fridge?
Oh, that's true. Well, as long as it's not in the ice box.
That's true. You guys remember Pixie Sticks?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Pure
yeah.
sugar.
Oh, yeah.
Pure sugar.
Pure sugar. Just rip
Pure
it open and
sugar. Yeah.
down it.
And they
Now-
used to sell the really big ones, the longer ones
Yes.
in the store. We used to go down. We were constantly eating candy. As
Yeah.
a kid, I constantly was asking my
Yeah, we
mother
were
for money.
too.
Like
I ended up
change
getting a
and
bunch
going-
of cavities because
yeah,
of it.
me too.
but
I have tons of cavities.
I got a lot of fillings myself. Yeah.
Yep.
I remember my dentist. He scared the heck out of me.
Me too.
Really?
Mine
You
too.
probably had the same one. I'd
Yeah.
be sitting in the waiting room and I would hear
Hear
him
the-
screaming at the kids in the chair saying, "Shut up, stop crying." I'd be like, and the kid be crying and screaming in the room, then he'd be like, "Shut up."
And then you'd hear the sounds of the drill go,
And the
then
drill.
you'd be like, okay, I'm never eating candy
Uh-huh.
again. But yeah.
Very scary. All I know
Somebody
is
just flashes a little juicy.
Yeah.
I never cried in
No,
the
that
dentist
never.
chair, not with that dentist. Do you guys remember Gobstoppers?
Gobstoppers.
Vaguely. Was it those kind of hard ones? Or- I'm not sure.
Yeah, they're like, actually they're jawbreakers.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
But,
Jawbreakers.
you know, you guys familiar with the movie Willy Wonka?
Willy Wonka.
Okay, so a British company started a candy company and they named it Willy Wonka.
Really?
And yeah, they owned it, and then it was licensed eventually by Nestle, and they came out with candy from the movie. So this was like the most popular candy. It was the
Wow,
Gobstopper.
really?
Charlie, the Charlie was such a good kid.
Charlie was a
Yes,
good kid.
that's-
Yep.
she
and he
doesn't
was
act
rewarded
like her,
in the
but
end
she
for
does.
it.
She
In the
definitely
end
looks
for
like
it,
her.
Exactly.
Yeah, yep,
And he was honest.
he was. Yep.
And that's what made it extra special, is that it had that positive message to kids
That's right.
and adults.
Yes.
Mr. Wonka,
I'm extraordinarily busy, sir.
I just came to ask about the chocolate. The lifetime supply of chocolate for Frankie. When does she get it?
She doesn't,
Why not?
because she broke the rules.
Rules? We didn't see any rules, did we, Frankie?
Wrong, sir, wrong. In the contract signed by her, it states quite clearly that all offers shall become null and void, and you can read it for yourself in this photostatic copy. I, the undersigned, forfeit all rights, etc., etc. It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You sold fizzy lifting drinks, you bumped into the ceiling, which now has to be washed and sterilized, so you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
You're a crook. You're a cheat and a swindler, that's what you are. How could you do such a thing, to raise the hopes of a little girl and then to smash them into pieces? You're an inhuman monster!
I said good day.
Come on, Frankie, let's get out of here. I'll get even with him if it's the last thing I do. That Slugworth, if he wants a gobstopper, he'll get it.
Mr. Wonka?
So shines a good deed in a weary world. Frankie, my girl, you won. You did it! Oh, I knew you would. I just knew you would. Oh, Frankie, forgive me for putting you through this. Come in, Mr. Wilkerson. Frankie, meet Mr. Wilkerson.
Pleasure.
Slugworth.
No, that's not Slugworth. He works for me. I had to test you, Frankie, and you passed the test. You won.
Won what?
The jackpot, my dear sir. The grand and glorious jackpot.
The chocolate?
The chocolate, yes, the chocolate. But that's just the beginning. We have so much time and so little to do. Strike that, reverse it. This way, please.
What else do we have? It's like Halloween, right? But we don't have to wear masks. Okay. Ooh, okay. Who remembers these and what did we do with them?
Charleston
Charleston
chews.
chew.
I'll tell you what I did with them.
No, don't
Put them in the freezer.
Oh,
You put them in the
Go ahead.
freezer, and when they were nice and hard, what it is like it's like a marshmallowy taffy,
It's a taffy.
covered in chocolate. That one's vanilla, this is strawberry, and it comes in chocolate too. And they're okay chewy, but they're really good frozen. So you put them in the freezer, you take them out, they're hard as a rock, you crack them against the table, they break into little pieces, and you take in these pieces of hard frozen taffy, and it gets soft and melts in your mouth, and it's really good. And
You gotta give it a shot.
strawberry is my favorite. Yeah, taste a piece, it's really good.
I remember the Marathon Bar. Remember the Marathon Bar? It
I
was like,
remember
it was
the
like
Marathon
it
Bar.
came in something like this, and it was braided. It was a braided
Yes,
chocolate.
that
and
sounds
it-
familiar, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is another
This
reason.
is the reason why you.
Oh,
People freeze it.
That's
Now
the
I
reason why-
remember.
Now I get it.
I
Yeah.
remember now.
All right, let me get a piece of this here. Let's see.
It's good stuff, right?
That is good.
It is good.
I'm taking
The
this with me.
vanilla's good, take that one with you too. All right, let's get a bag, actually a
Uh-oh.
suitcase for all the
I
candy
want
Carl's
that
is taking home.
whatchamacallit.
Stuck in my teeth now. I can't talk.
You want my dentist from childhood? My dentist today is,
You,
she's
it
sweet,
was in
but
Brooklyn,
my-
the dentist?
Yes.
Yeah, I bet we went to the same
I could
person.
name
Oh
him,
my
he's
God.
probably not even alive anymore, Dr. Heisler.
Oh,
in
okay,
Borough
mine-
Park.
Dr. Heisler.
Scared
Mine was
me.
Dr. Fishman.
Oh, okay.
The name scared me though, like, you know, just, and then the sound of the drill.
Very scary experience.
fisherman.
But
Fishman.
eating candy was well worth it.
Yes,
Okay. Rolos.
Yes.
favorite.
I
One of
am
my
taking that
favorites.
one with me.
Take that, grab
is
one
good.
before he takes it.
This is really, really
These
good.
are just caramel,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Covered in chocolate.
Best, best. What
Oh,
year?
so
What year
good.
did these
So
come, like,
good.
I
Those
guess
came
80s,
out,
right?
I
80s?
think, maybe late 70s. I
Late
remember
70s?
I remember
Wow.
having those
Oh,
in the
yeah.
70s. Do you?
These are awesome.
Were you around
Probably
in the 70s?
Yeah, I would say.
I'm assuming.
In the 80s,
that you were
probably
here.
for me.
Okay. Yankee fans? Anybody?
Oh, yeah.
Baby Ruth, yeah.
Yeah.
This was
The
named
Babe.
after the Babe Ruth. And this is still, today, they
Yeah.
still have this.
That's
How
great.
many years now?
Yeah.
Decades.
Oh, yeah, I mean.
And it's
since
delicious.
Babe. What, the Baby Ruth is, comes from the
love
Roosevelt family, that they had a baby. and they actually, her name was Ruth. So
Oh,
that
I
they all-
didn't know
guess-
that.
I'm not sure if they came up with the naming convention, but that's how the idea came. So it's Baby Ruth.
Do you know, all these years, I thought they named it after the
Yeah,
Yankee player,
It is
Me
part
Babe
of the
Ruth.
presidential
Babe
family.
Ruth.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
I'm not going to open this because God forbid they see this and I, I have one of the a Secret Service come back and say, "Why the hell you eat that Baby Ruth?"
That's right. Well, I really thought it was named
Me
after
too,
Baby
me
Ruth.
too.
But the Yankees did get a candy bar named after one of their players, and this is definitely the holy grail of candy bars. Okay, it
Whoa.
took a long time to find this. It's an
Whoa.
original Reggie bar.
Wow.
Okay, now this was named after Reggie Jackson in 1977. I think he got 3
Wow.
home runs. I can't give you
He
stats.
constantly was hitting those runs.
But he was like an all-time player that year, and they rewarded him with the Reggie bar. They only made it for 1 year, and then it was
Wow.
out of circulation. So I went on eBay, and I found one. And what was funny was in the description it says not for consumption purposes. Like, duh. The bar is like 40 years old.
Yeah.
But look at the wrapper. It's in mint
No,
condition.
Great. I can't believe that someone saved it though. I mean, like, I never thought to save one. I never knew. I didn't know if I
a lot
had
of
known it
things
was
that
just
we
Surprise
Yeah.
what
yeah.
people,
Save.
maybe someone had a store, a candy store, and
That's amazing.
who knows.
Yeah, this is amazing. Oh my God.
But we're
40
definitely,
years,
Carlos
people.
is not opening that up and not tasting that one.
Oh, I guess.
Sorry.
Smells okay.
Amazing, right?
One of
I
three.
would put that in a
Wow.
glass.
Oh my God, there's a
in the
collector
casing.
card in here
It should
too.
be.
There's
Oh,
a
what? There's a
collector
what?
card.
Oh,
There's a
didn't even know
collector's
that.
card inside.
Oh, wow.
Where did you get this? I have to have one. I want it.
I want it all.
It's just going to disappear after this segment.
No,
Just
no.
go eat lunch.
Get that back from her.
Oh my
Get that back
God.
before she
Wow.
slips
I
it.
want it. I want it. I want it. Here you go.
Look, Hershey, we got
It's
the Hershey
amazing.
guy is doing a photo bomb back there
Oh,
behind
hey,
Helene.
yeah. Hey,
There you
Hershey
go.
He's
dude.
got it. He's got
Hey,
his eye
Hershey
on my
man.
Reggie bar.
Yeah, that's it. He came out as soon as he saw that one. He was like, "I'm waiting for that one."
Yeah.
You got to find,
What?
for that Reggie, find out the cards in there and see if there's any value to these cards inside. What's
I'd like
inside,
to.
what they look like.
I won't open
I
this.
wouldn't open it.
I won't
I
open
would
it.
not
I'll borrow
open
it for
it.
you.
I wouldn't open it.
I'll find
Okay.
out for you.
All right, Frankie, I want you to go put this in the
That's-
car.
I got to get one of those.
I know what the van looks like.
Okay.
I used to eat them all the time.
What's
Okay,
that?
guys.
Oh,
Who
wow.
remembers astronaut ice cream? Tell me you guys had
No,
this.
I don't.
I only
Never
remember the
remember
military
that.
version of it, but
Oh
it's
my
like
God.
dry, right? Dry ice cream.
This is,
something
yes,
like
this is dehydrated
Yeah.
ice cream. So they actually took Napoleon ice cream, which is the vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry, and they dehydrated it so the astronauts can eat ice cream up in space. So
Wow, that's
you guys have to try this. And you guys can get this online, I mean. And they have this also in the American Museum of Natural History in the gift shop. They sell this. So wait till you see this. Okay, it looks like ice cream. It's falling apart a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm going to do my
Yeah,
best
it
to
does
get
look
around
like,
Twizzler.
there used to be an ice cream that looked just
I
like
can't lift it up because it's in 50,000 pieces, but it does look like a slice of ice cream. Do you remember when we used to get ice cream in the cartons and you could fold down the sides and just slice
Oh,
the
yeah.
gallon of
Yeah,
ice
yeah,
cream?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So
I
this
remember that, yeah.
kind of
It
looks
looks
like,
just like that.
yeah, it looks like a slice of ice cream. So you guys have to try this. You got your vanilla, your chocolate, and your strawberry. I'm going to go with the strawberry that I favor.
With another one.
No, don't be scared. You just suck on it.
scared.
Suck on it and it starts to melt.
Vanilla.
And it's ice cream. The only thing is it's not cold. But it is ice cream.
But in space, it freezes up in a minute.
This is great.
Good, right?
That is good.
I'm addicted to this stuff. This is good stuff.
This is good.
Oh yeah.
Astronaut
It's
ice
ice cream.
cream.
That is pretty good. You're not lying, man. It does taste like ice cream.
Okay, what other snacks did we enjoy as kids? Ah, Jiffy
Yes, I
Pop
do remember that.
popcorn.
That was
This
like a
is-
treat in my house because it was,
Was
fun
it?
to do.
This is how we made popcorn
Yeah,
when we were kids. We didn't have a microwave.
that's right. And it's a foil. Just go on
Mm-hmm.
the oven. You just keep on shaking it until this thing just expands and
And
all of a
you-
sudden, poof.
Your hand would get
Actually, I don't
tired.
think you just had to slice it open. But
Your hand would get tired because it took so long and you're over there,
that's
come
true.
on
It did
already.
take a while.
This is
It's not
taking
like
way
today's
too
popcorns
long.
in the microwave
no.
in seconds.
You had to
And
be
then-
very patient.
And then your phone would ring and you'd put it down for 2 seconds and go take the coal and forget about it. And then this big,
And as soon as you're
giant
ready- yeah.
foil thing is on your stove. And oh no!
And as soon as you're ready to give up over here, you start hearing the pop, 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 pop. And that's when you're like, all right, let's
Uh-huh.
go. Let's keep on going.
And you had to be careful when it was ready because wasn't there a little hole and the steam would come out
Oh,
and you could
yeah.
burn
Oh
your
gosh, I
hand.
don't
Yeah.
remember.
You can literally burn your hands, yeah. What other snacks did we have as kids?
Oh, wow.
Cracker
Cracker
Jack.
Jacks. What I do remember is
Wow.
the gift.
Yeah, the wedding rings. My friends and I used to
I
take
was
the ring and
always
pretend they
excited
were
about
wedding
the
rings.
gift. And you know what? I think I heard
I used to love the
recent
prize
that they were
inside.
going to eliminate the gift. Wasn't it for Cracker Jacks?
Really?
I think
That I
so.
didn't hear.
And it's supposed to be, you go online for something. But I think they're eliminating the gift.
That I don't know.
And you have to go online to get something.
But I know, like,
I could be wrong.
they always had like stickers. Like, I don't remember toys. Do you guys remember toys?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
do? What kind of
toys-
toys do you remember?
Rings.
Little whistle.
Rings.
Oh, okay. See, I don't remember.
Whistles,
I
rings.
remember in the
They
later
had the
years,
tattoo thing.
Tattoos.
it was
yeah.
tattoos.
The
Yes.
box was twice as big and it cost
Twice as
7
big.
cents.
And there was like a foily feel to the box. Like
Right.
you could peel the foil off. Like,
Right.
Do you
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the peanuts.
Peanuts were the best.
We had some fun snacks.
Yeah.
See,
Is that the oatmeal cookies or something?
these were my favorite in high school. I'm not going to tell you what year I was in high school, but they sold these in the cafeteria and I was hooked on them. Hooked on them. These are really good.
Yeah.
And they still sell these today.
Really? Oh, okay.
Really yummy.
Chocolate chips. It's pretty cool.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Okay. The icon of cakes. Huh?
Drakes.
Here they are, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Snowballs.
Love
Those
snowballs.
were the best.
I love snowballs.
Those were the
I think
best.
after one I would get nauseous. I would go for the second one, but then I'd be sick because it's
Yeah,
all
that's true. Yeah,
marshmallow.
I didn't eat
Yeah, and it's a
I didn't
coconut taste,
bother
right?
And the
today. There was
coconut.
so much
Coconut
with
taste to
these.
it?
But
And
the
there's a
devil
chocolate
dogs-
cake inside.
Yeah.
The devil dogs, you'd pull it apart and just eat all the cream.
Oh, yeah.
I used to put those in the freezer too.
Yeah. Oh, I still do. When
Yeah.
I
We
do
didn't do
when I get
that
an urge
back-
for one, I put it in the fridge and with a glass of
back
milk.
then.
Oh, brings
don't-
back the days.
I don't remember as a child knowing to put it in the freezer. Like, you didn't.
My
I mean,
family
that
did, like
only-
my older
yeah.
brothers and sisters always did. Like you have to put it in the freezer and then you could peel the cake off because the
Yeah.
cream is frozen, it's hard.
Yeah.
And it's almost like ice cream. The cream is like ice cream when you do that.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
We had a problem with Devil Dogs, what was it, back in 1998 where they sold the company? I mean, it started with Drake's. Newman Drake in, what was it, 1896. He started the Drake Company. And they made Devil Dogs. This was the first one. This was the first icon of cakes. And then after this, they came out with Yankee Doodles. Yankee Doodles were good too, because you got 3 in a pack, right? And they were chocolate cake with cream inside. And then they had the sister version, which was Sunny Doodles,
Oh, yeah.
which was the yellow cake.
Yellow cake.
Very good. 1930, they came out with Drake's coffee cakes. That was very popular,
Those are
right?
good, yes.
Especially among the
Used to love
adults.
those,
It wasn't
yes.
as sweet. They would have it with their coffee.
Yep.
1958 with the Ring Dings. Love the Ring
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Dings.
yeah.
That was almost like candy, right? Because of the
Yeah,
chocolate,
chocolate.
outer shell.
Yeah.
It was good.
And just remember how big they were. Like now when you
Yeah.
buy them, they're like,
Everything
They're
is so
so
much smaller now.
tiny.
Everything is so much smaller.
and there's so much more money. It's
Of
like-
course, of course. And whoever liked peanut butter, 1961 they came out with Funny Bones. Remember Funny Bones? So Drake's gave us like a lot of really great cakes. We got Yodels in 62, and the year I was born, 64, we got the fruit pies. And the fruit pies,
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
remember cherry,
Love-
apple,
Yeah.
lemon,
Cherry's the favorite.
and they had like a glaze
Yeah.
on top of them, right? You could
Yeah.
heat them up. I mean, they were
So
really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, Drake sold their company in 98. And in 2013, they were bought out by McKee Foods. And now they finally have like a family-owned bakery making them. But when they sold them to McKee Foods, it didn't taste right. Like, it just didn't taste the same.
Funny you say that, because you're right about that.
Yeah.
Especially with the fruit pies. A little taste,
You
different
tasted the
taste to it.
difference.
Yeah,
I
it
remember
was a diff-
tasting the fruit pies.
Yeah, it was good.
And
At one point.
yeah, and I said, this doesn't taste like the original. You know, when you're eating something like all these years from childhood, and all of a sudden the recipe changes, you could tell,
You could tell, yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But happy to say we're back to the original recipe with deviled dogs.
They are good.
Ah, we got the
this?
snow
Oh.
cone
Look
machine.
at that.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My
This is
sister
great.
had one of those.
That's okay. That's okay. She says, save me some. Carlos is taking all the candy and cakes, right? No, Carlos is taking all the candy and Helene's taking all the
Reggie
cakes.
Bar's mine.
Yeah.
My sister used to, I remember her having this. My dad got it for her. She was excited. I think you would put like ice cubes on the top
Yeah,
or
ice cubes
something,
on the
and you just,
top.
Snoopy would go down or something
I
like
never
that.
had one, so I was a deprived child. You can, yeah.
Do we have it?
I actually brought something also
See,
to
I didn't
show
have
you
this as a
guys.
child.
What'd you
With-
get?
I got the,
Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Helene, you had the
Homemaker.
best stuff growing
You had the
up. Look at
commercial version of
you.
it.
the Susie Homemaker snow cone machine.
Wow.
So there's the box.
Now that came out before this one, I would
I think
imagine,
so,
right?
yeah. I think this was the
That's the industrial version of that.
original.
Yeah.
I don't want to sit, but let's get it
Yeah.
out. And here it is. I don't know which is.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, the little
What
cup.
year is that
Oh
from?
gosh, I don't know. Early 70s.
That's so great.
And you'd put the ice in here.
Yeah.
And like you said before, it was hard to
Oh,
crush
yeah.
it down. It was
Right.
like, I used to call my brother and have him hold it down.
Right, right.
And then you'd turn this little thing back here.
Yeah.
And then it
And
would
here's
be,
your little
the ice
cup.
would come out.
Here's your little cup.
That is pretty
I
cool.
like that they
Right
came with real
here.
cups and not like paper cups.
And then
Yeah,
in these
true.
two things, you filled it with the liquid, like a cherry.
Okay,
and
the
I don't
flavoring,
remember what flavors
the
it was.
syrup.
Strawberry. Yeah, I don't
And
remember.
did it come with that? It came with
Yeah,
all of that?
It came with it. Yeah, and then you'd have to buy it in the store. And then
Okay.
you just make your snow cone.
That is so cool.
Have you
Yeah.
recently tested it? See if it still
No,
works?
no, I haven't. No.
You could take that out of
Yeah.
there, yeah. All right.
Whoa.
Wow. Okay. Easy bake oven. I have to stand for this.
I couldn't find mine. I guess my mother threw it away.
Well,
I'm so mad.
I didn't have one of these either when I was little.
My
My
sister
easy
had it,
bake
so I
oven.
have some level of experience with
Really?
it. But it used to always, you know.
Still
it
popular
tasted
today.
well. Yeah, that's right. Some people still do it.
All right, so we're gonna take this out, show you guys
There we go.
how kids made cake. We're gonna move Miss Twizzler over here. Let's move her over. Okay, this is what it looks like. Okay.
It's like a miniature version of a conveyor system.
Now, most kids, I would imagine, because I tried, probably did this. This doesn't open. This doesn't do
Yeah.
anything, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, but it came with manual,
Recipes.
and yes, and you can get like the mix, the powdered mix. Okay,
There you
so
go, yeah.
here's your little pan, and I'm not going to demonstrate because I don't have a spoon. But through the, wait, let's do this.
Just,
You would pour, you would pour the mix in here. You guys seeing this? Okay, you would pour the mix in here,
Cookie.
and it was a powder mix, right? It was
Yeah,
like,
just
it
put
was
water
fudge
And
cake,
add water.
and
Yeah.
yeah, back
no
then
eggs,
just
no,
add water, okay?
No oil.
So we're going to
Easy.
pretend that we put it in there, okay? And through the magic of TV, okay? And I don't really know what I'm doing because I never had one when I was a child, okay? I know.
Poor
it's poor-
kid.
I know. I know.
Just push it right in.
I don't even know if I'm doing it right. Okay, so I'm probably not doing
It's
it
probably
right.
got to be turned on for that.
Well, I think there's a lever here that opens it up. So we're going to move that lever.
There you go.
And through the magic of TV, we're going to push this through,
And voila.
and out comes a cake. Is that like not amazing? And it didn't take 2 seconds. It took like 45 minutes, right? Am I right?
Yeah, it was because it was
And
cooking.
it's
It
not
was
burnt.
cooking with the light bulb, right?
And
It
it's
was
not
a light-
burned.
Looks good to eat.
It was a light bulb.
There's a light bulb in
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
And it's only 10 watts, so that's probably why it took so long
And then what about
to make the
the
cake.
frosting? I love the frosting.
And then the frosting.
So good.
But the thing that I hear about the frosting was they gave you a little tiny packet,
enough.
and it really wasn't enough to
No,
spread all
it
over
was
this
not.
cake. Even the cake really wasn't enough because, you know, as his wife Wanda said on our last episode, the whole house would smell of this sweet cake, and everyone is all like getting ready for this
Excited
cake.
to eat a cake.
And then this little tiny
Yeah.
thing comes out, you know? So
But as a kid, I would take that out and I would put on a dish and I would cut the slices.
And slice it like a
give-
real
give
cake, right?
everybody a piece, my father. Yep.
Yeah.
Of
That's
course,
great.
You could eat that whole
So
thing.
popular. And this one is actually from the 70s. Very popular.
Brings back the days.
Yeah, those were great days.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So,
Ah, the cereal.
Rice Krispie.
Quisp,
Quisp.
very popular cereal back then, right? You got a shot of Quisp? Now Quisp actually turned into Mr. T in the late 70s. It was the same company and it was the same flavor,
Really?
and they named it Mr. T. And it actually tastes like Captain Crunch, only it doesn't
Yeah.
have those jagged edges that would like rip up the roof
Wow,
of your
man,
mouth.
I forgot about that one.
And you get a comic in the back while you're eating your cereal.
Yes.
Sit there and remember
That
reading
is
the
true.
cereal box while you ate your cereal?
Yep.
That is
And
true.
we all did that.
is true.
Who remembers these guys?
Rice Krispies
Snap, Crackle,
and Pop.
and Pop.
I still love them.
Oh my God.
They're great.
That's an old box. Oh my God.
That's an old
Brings
box.
back time, huh?
Yep, show it to
Memories.
the camera. Yep.
Wow.
Now, if we have to pick the icon of cereals or cereal characters, it would have to be Mikey.
Oh, Mikey, yeah.
Now, back then, Mikey was a little finicky 3-year-old, and there was a commercial, and 2 of his brothers were checking out this new box of cereal on the kitchen table, and they didn't want to be the ones to try it.
That's right.
And so they said, let's get Mikey. And one brother says, nah, he won't eat it. He hates everything. And what
Yeah.
does Mikey do?
He starts eating
He
it.
just starts eating
He
it.
likes it.
Hey, Mikey.
He likes it.
So now there's a story about Mikey. I don't know if you guys know. There actually was a rumor that he died from eating Pop Rocks and drinking soda. Okay, so this was a very big rumor, and I'm ashamed to say that I kind of believed it a little bit. You know, I was like, maybe, all right. But it was a rumor, and it was dispelled on Mythbusters. And not only that, he's John Gilchrist, who is this actor, he's alive and well. And Mythbusters tried to contact him, and he didn't respond. And I tried to contact him, and he didn't respond, because I thought it'd be really nice to have Mikey sit here at the table
Oh,
with
that'd
us
be
and
great.
maybe eat a bowl of
Oh
cereal.
my God.
You know, so
That was great.
that's great.
Aw,
I remember these commercials.
I'm not going to try it.
And now Pop Rocks, actually in 2012, they used that rumor to their advantage. They had this whole big campaign where they told their consumers, send us a video of you eating Pop Rocks and drinking soda. And if nobody died, they would win prizes. And I think they gave like an iPad out or something to the winner. And speaking of soda, oh, Helene, you're going to love this.
Ugh.
Speaking of soda,
Oh,
okay.
look at that.
Audience, when was the last time you saw
Man,
a can of
it's been
Tab?
a long time.
Okay.
Tab.
Wow.
Tab goes
Yep.
back a long time.
1 calorie soda.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was,
we were
it
very
was there
happy.
a calorie in it?
Us women were very happy when this came out, when we were teens.
Mm-hmm.
Because now we could drink a soda and
Yep.
not get all those sugary calories.
That's right. Okay, the story with Tab is it came out in 1963 by the Coca-Cola Company when they found out that Diet Right Cola was doing so well, okay, by another company. And Royal Crown was the name of the company that had Diet Right Cola. So this was their diet soda. And people were consuming this like crazy and drinking this and loving it until all of a sudden they started saying in the 70s that because it saccharin,
Saccharin.
it caused cancer because they came out with these lab tests on rats that saccharin caused cancer in rats. And because of that, a lot of people weren't buying the soda. You know, they were attributing drinking Tab with getting cancer. And so they kind of stopped making the Tab for a while and they made Diet Coke instead. So that's how we got Diet Coke. But what's funny is years later, they found out that that wasn't even true, that saccharin doesn't cause cancer. So now you can buy Tab like in other stores. I don't see it here in New York. I had to actually order this again on eBay. But I know in some states they do sell Tab.
Oh,
You know?
really?
But I haven't seen a can of Tab
Me either.
since I'm a teenager, and I'm
Yep,
not going to
me
tell you
too.
what year that was, but but this is definitely retro.
Oh, yeah.
Love it. Now, Helene is going to love this because we had a conversation about this. The old style tabs, and I don't think this is one of them. This isn't.
Oh, no.
This is a modern tab. The tab meaning the part that you lift up to get the soda out. Okay, they used to look like
Oh, no.
this.
Be like
No,
round
that's
or,
right.
round. Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah. yeah, you just
Okay.
pull it off.
And I just dropped
Yes.
one, but okay. And these are tabs from soda cans that somebody made a necklace out of. Remember we were talking
Yes,
about
yes,
this?
I was telling you
Yeah.
about that, right?
Okay.
Making the necklaces.
These were highly dangerous, I think. I want to try and take one off to show what a tab used to look like on soda, and I'm probably going to break it. And I broke
No,
it.
don't break it.
Oh. All right. But anyway,
Yeah, that sharp edges or something.
Wow.
I'll see if I get a picture.
See, now this is
From
something
Google.
I haven't seen in a long time, too. These original.
But you pulled it, and the whole thing came
thing
off
came
in your
off.
hand, and it was
Sharp,
jagged,
yeah,
sharp
that's what I
edges.
remember,
Yeah, I
yes.
guess people were getting hurt. And so that's when they changed it to this type of tab. But yeah,
But not only that, though, they will see, like with this, you can pull it and it stays on the can. People were just pulling them off and throwing them on the street. and
Oh,
throwing them
yeah.
places.
That's true.
So they couldn't do it with that.
this is
Yeah.
very, very old.
Wow, I haven't
Because
seen
think
this.
about this. When was the last time they
Oh,
made
yeah,
tabs like
yeah.
this?
Is it really that sharp? Yeah.
Oh, and getting
Yeah.
back to the
Yeah.
soda.
And
Oh,
how
you
many,
could feel it,
how
it's
many,
sharp.
I don't know if you guys remember, but I remember like pulling it and it would get stuck and you would just get
Oh.
like she just
Yes.
broke it. And
The
Yes.
head-
that part would,
The
yeah.
head would
And then you
come
had
off.
this
And then
in
you
your
had that in
hand.
your hand. Now how you gonna
Yeah.
get that off?
And you couldn't.
You couldn't get it off.
You couldn't get a
Yeah,
can
no.
opener? I don't
You
know.
couldn't.
But
So,
one
yeah,
question
so-
I had, like when I was researching
Wow, I
tab,
haven't seen this in-
one question I had was why did they name it tab? Because I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
And they
Good
named
question.
it tab, and it means to keep tab on your weight.
Okay.
Really?
So
Okay.
that, yeah, that was the idea behind the name.
Yeah, well, that
So-
did come in handy with the, because it filled you up. And, I mean,
Yeah.
Instead of
as a
saying it's
teenager,
Diet-
I was
Diet
drinking
soda,
it as a
it's
teenager.
Keep tabs on your weight.
Keep tabs on your weight. Yep.
The political version of it.
No. Oh, no, not, no, you know, no, the, you guys remember the Pillsbury Doughboy?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He was called Poppin' Fresh, and he had a little sister, Poppy Fresh. How cute. Yeah, a lot of people didn't remember the sister. A lot of people didn't remember her because she wasn't on the commercials.
Oh, she
Maybe
wasn't.
one
We
commercial, I
remember
don't know.
him, though, of course, yeah.
So, her. Ah, okay. These, all right, since we're talking about retro food, my daughter Chrissy just got this on eBay because
What is
her
it?
and her sister April had this when they were little. This is McDonald's came out with these little
Oh,
food toys.
Oh, wow.
Okay, food toys. He's a baseball player because his name's Slugger, but he's a piece of steak.
Oh, my God. I don't
Okay,
remember
this came out, well, if it was when April and Chrissy were little, this came
Yeah.
out in the early 80s.
So like in the McDonald's lunch boxes, or what?
Yes.
That's what they called
Yes.
them at the time.
In the kids'
Happy Meal?
meals.
The Happy Meal.
Yes,
Yeah.
and
Happy
this
Meal.
one,
Happy Meal.
this is a
But I thought
container
they
of
called it
milk.
Something different
Did
at
they
the
call
time.
it something? Maybe they did.
Little container of milk.
Kids Meal? Yeah.
Yeah. Now, my favorite, I had to bring these on, is, I'm really having a hard time opening things today. Okay. Who remembers wacky packages?
Oh, yeah.
I used to collect
Oh,
these.
Yes, yes,
Me too.
yes.
And they came, it was like trading cards. It came with a stick of gum.
Did you put them all over
Yeah.
your binder, your school binder?
Yes.
Because that's what we did.
Yes, we used to stick them on the
I,
books.
I
My
actually
sister
still have
used to
my
collect
binder.
them.
So like
with all
instead
the
of
stuff.
Sugar
I have
Daddy,
the binder with all the things
What is
on them,
this?
yeah.
Sugar Daffy instead of Sugar Daddy.
Yeah, yeah.
See? And it wasn't just food. Like here's one for Monopoly. Monotony.
Pretty cool.
Monotony.
My favorite was fishbone salad dressing, and it was a fish on the cover.
Bar kissed. Supposed to be like this. What is it?
Oh,
Tuna
bar
fish?
kissed instead of
Yes.
star kissed
Star
tuna.
kissed, that's what it was. Star kissed.
Cute. Wacky packages. I love these.
Yeah.
See
They
this?
were great.
These things brought joy to me in my childhood.
Yeah.
Just
It
opening
was
them and reading
fun.
them and see which one
And
you
then
got.
trading them, and then getting together with your friends, and if they had something you didn't have and you had something they didn't have, and you can trade. It was a lot of fun.
The bag of lollipops.
Ooh, the bag of lollipops. We represent the
the
Lollipop
Lollipop
Guild. Lollipop Guild. Wasn't it the Lollipop Guild?
I thought it was kids.
All right, we'll Google
Guild?
that. I think
Uh-oh,
it's
okay.
Guild. I'm showing my age that I
I
know
don't
that.
remember it anyway, but I see a lollipop that's like a taffy right here. Is that,
What that is.
is that
Yes,
the one I think
Carlos,
it
you can
is?
take that home.
Sugar Daddy, there you go.
Sugar Daddy.
That's your daddy of all lollipops.
Yeah, this will take forever to eat
Yes.
because it's just licking it until it stretches
And
it
it
out.
hurt after a while.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
It hurt your jaw
yeah,
chewing
that's
it.
true. That is true. But you're supposed to lick it until, that's why it takes a long time.
Nobody licked it. You know they
But
dug their
it's
teeth
so
right
good.
into
How
it.
can you look at it? You just want to chew
You just
it.
chew it.
But
It's one of those things-
It's really bad for your teeth.
Who remembers Pine Brothers cough drops? Those were like,
Yes,
it was like candy
the
you were allowed
honey-
to take to school.
The
Because
honey and the cherry
literally,
ones.
it was chewy, it was a chewy strawberry or cherry
so good.
cough drop. And the only thing you were allowed to have in school was
Cough drops.
cough drops. So we ate these like candy and they tasted just
They
like
were
candy.
good.
But you're supposed to suck on them. Nobody ever lasted.
No,
And I
you
used to say,
chewed it to death.
I'm going to suck on this one the whole thing through. I swear, and halfway through I'm biting
No.
into it. It was just too tempting.
This is the one with the gum inside, right?
Yes. The blow pop.
Low pops.
Mm-hmm. That's another one you crack open with your teeth.
Yeah,
Don't dentists love that?
that's true.
How about the push pop?
Oh, yeah, I
You
remember
have to
that.
Pop.
slide up the candy.
Yeah.
I got the Astro Pop. Remember
Yeah,
Astro
that
Pop?
one,
Astro.
my sister used to eat
Astro
them like
Pop.
crazy.
I do love the Astro Pop. That is great. How about B-Bats? I don't remember having
don't
B-Bats.
I don't
Me
remember
either.
that.
I don't think they sold them in New York.
I don't know what it is.
What do you think? You don't know B-Bats.
Yeah.
But I'm sure people know B-Bats. It's also like a taffy.
Oh, this is the small version of the sugar daddy?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wasn't
okay.
there a sugar baby or something?
Oh, is
Sugar
this-
babies come in a little
Oh, that's
package
the-
in their
that's
little,
right.
Those you could chew. Those
Yeah.
are great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you remember this? This is like a Smartie Pop.
Yes.
Right?
Actually, I think it had the same taste as this one.
I bet it's
know
the same. You know what
The
it is?
Smarties?
It
They
is a
had that
Smartie.
same- yeah.
Look, it's the same company.
Oh, there you go, yeah.
It's a Smartie
It's a
Pop.
bigger version of Smartie, you know.
Charms.
Yeah.
Love these.
Yeah,
These
love
you
those
really
too.
can't find too often. I
No.
don't really see them.
Yeah,
These are like the best. And the ring pop.
The ring pop.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what a ring pop looks like.
You wear it.
I
in
remember
your hand, you get all
when I was
sticky.
about 10 or 11, and you wear it on your finger, but then if you licked it, yeah, like you
Your
said.
hand gets all sticky
All sticky,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, it makes you all
But you're a kid,
sticky.
you don't care.
There you go.
Oh, see? You put it on your finger like it fits. Isn't that nice? Cool. You want a ring pop, Aline?
Okay, go for
Look,
it.
now we're
Yeah,
engaged.
I do. We're engaged.
We're engaged. Oh. Okay, I would have to say, I don't know if you guys agree, is this the icon of lollipops? The Tootsie Roll Pop?
Oh,
I mean, when you think
so.
back of your
It's-
childhood,
It's,
yes.
yes.
you guys remember the Tootsie Roll commercial
Yes.
Oh, with the owl?
with the owl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, the Tootsie Roll Pop is famous for its catchphrase, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
Yep.
And they had these commercials, whoever doesn't know, and a little boy would go up to, there were two commercials, there was a long version and a short. So the long version, he would go up to a cow, and he would ask the cow this question, how many licks does it take? And he would say, I don't know, ask Mr. Fox. So
Right.
then he would ask Mr. Fox, and he would say, I don't know, ask Mr. Turtle. And before you know it, it ended up with, ask Mr. Owl. He's the wisest out of all of us. And then the little boy would ask the owl. And so then they cut it down so where it was just the boy asking the owl.
Or sometimes just the turtle.
And to answer that question today, because I don't know if we still got the answer or not. We haven't gotten the answer, right?
Not
No,
really.
no.
No.
Well, let's bring out somebody who might know the answer. Let's see. Who do we have? Our special guest.
There
Come
you
on.
go. All right.
It's Mr. Owl. You ask him.
Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 3.
What I can't take is a smart owl.
How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
The world may never know. Oh, well.
Yep. Well, that's our show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed seeing a lot of the familiar candy and snacks and stuff. And
And now we get to eat it all.
now we get to eat it all. Yes. Just don't touch my Reggie bar.
All right.
I want to thank our guest, Carlos Montalvo. Hope you come back again. Helene Bacheri, hope you come back again. Yes. Our camera guys, we got Jay Cruz, Joe Massa, Scott Carlson. In the control room, we have my daughter, Christy Boland, technical director. Mike Wiesman, audio engineer, floor, and also he dubbed as floor manager. And we can't forget Kenny Graham, studio manager.
That's right.
Our studio audience. Thank you for all those comments, all that helpful feedback we got. We want to thank Donna from Call It a Wrap for always providing us with such delicious food.
All right, Donna.
Delicious,
Yeah.
Dawn. Thank you.
Hey, Daddy, I want an Oompa Loompa. I want you to get me an Oompa Loompa right away.
All right, Ruka, all right. I'll get you one before the day's out.
I want an Oompa Loompa now. Can it, you nit? Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you candy. Come on to my house,
I can't believe I ate the whole thing. 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 I can't believe I ate the whole thing.
You did. You did eat the whole thing.
I can't believe she ate the whole thing.
To the rescue. I feel better already.